Evening. I don't never know like the first thing to say on the show when we start.
Oh wow.
But anyway, I got a question for y'all. It's serious as cancer. Who could keep the average dancer dancing? Nah, I'm serious this time. Do y'all know what's killing all the young Asians peoples? They committing suicide in droves that don't know what's going on. But we are on a quest to find out right here on the Keep It P podcast. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Music teasing.
Should outrun.
Kendra, you're the best. Kendra Blackwood is the fucking best.
Hey, what happened to your volume? Your volume went out, sir. We was voluming it, now you ain't got no volume. You good? What's up with the volume? Click out and click back in, guy. Tap out, tap back in, sir. You ain't got no volume, sir.
All right,
No.
you back?
There you go. There you go,
I was
sir.
muted or something?
Yeah, you
Oh,
was
you had
muted.
me muted up?
No, I didn't. You put it
Oh,
back.
okay.
You could touch something.
I ain't touching them.
Oh, well, you came back. We couldn't hear
You
you.
know they
But
don't want a black. You know they don't want a black man to do no podcast talking about why Asians is killing themselves in droves. It can't be because of racism. I'm not gonna let them tell me that it's because of racism. If they say it's because of racism, I'm throwing my phone out the window.
Oh,
Okay?
they gonna try to tell you that now.
All right, come on, hit
Oh
me with
my
it, man.
gosh, they went right in at the beginning. Asian
Hit
American
me with
young
your best shot.
adults.
What they got?
Asian American young adults are the only racial group with suicide because I'm not saying they weak. They saying because they weak. The only racial group with suicide is their leading cause of death because we too busy being killed by bullets, race soldiers, hit by cars, the drugs put in our community. You understand? We too busy getting killed by them to be worried about killing our own selves. Group with suicide is their leading cause of death. So why is no one talking about it? Why? Because ain't nobody worried about folks being all brittle over. I don't even know. You can't say
did
some name calling.
you did you call Cuss brittle?
Straight up.
These little peanut brittles out here.
I'm just saying, P.
So
Uh,
so so please tell me, what is the leading cause? Please tell me.
okay, it starts off racial motivated violence looks like so we want to tell you what it looks like first. We got to educate you first on what racially motivated violence is. I'm going to tell you what it is first, and then I'm going to give you an example of it so that you can visualize and grasp the
Wait a minute. Before you even go on though. So you're meaning to tell me that they finna sit here and try to tell me that Asians are killing themselves because of the influx of fake Asian crime that's been going on?
that's where it looks like it's headed.
Okay.
Looks like it's headed that way.
Hit me.
Racially motivated violence looks like the mass shootings that killed Zhongji Tan, Du Fang, Chung Park, somebody else in Atlanta on March 16th, 2021.
Oh,
Racially
so now hold
motivated.
up. So now y'all want to reference the white person's crime. The white person's crime has contributed to the. Oh, now you do, huh? Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Okay. Or are they saying that they killing themselves because white people commit crimes against them and they scared to say so? So they just want to kill themselves first before the white people get to them. that what they saying?
Mm,
Okay,
you,
okay, hit
you
me.
might have something there, boy. Hello, McFlizzle. It goes on to say
Mm-mm.
racially motivated violence also looks like suicide, huh? Which is defined as a deliberate act of self-directed violence in order to cause injury to oneself that results in death. Ain't that just what suicide
Oh,
is? What?
so they try to explain to you what suicide was?
Apparently,
Like
but
nobody knows
still
what suicide
correlating
is?
it. But they're correlating it with most racial motivated violence, though. They said it looks like suicide, and then uh, uh, began to explain and define what suicide was.
So again, I'm gonna kill myself because white people keep killing me and I don't know how to confront them and I keep blaming it on black people. Is that what they're saying?
That's about right. I think he got something there. But I think he might have something there now. Now it
I should help
says,
me see the way.
well, they said according to data that they done collected now, the
Right.
Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the United States.
Okay.
But number one with y'all some batches.
I swear.
I mean, we don't speak in absolutes on this show, so we clearly ain't saying what a whole race is. But I'm telling you, if it's 10th amongst everyone else and number one against you, I mean, you might be a little soft tissue in the booty. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to told you now. You
But
might.
hold on, wait a minute before you go on. And I hate to, stretch this out any longer than it needs to be. But you telling me the people that got the highest medium income in the country?
Mm,
You talking about them people? You
mm,
talking about the people with a fortified economy amongst themselves where they don't even have to deal with everybody else in society if they really don't want to? You talking about them?
mm,
You talking about the ones that is almost born with silver chopsticks in their mouth?
mm,
Is
mm.
that what you talking about?
With yum yum sauce on a silver platter?
I man, I just don't. I didn't know we was talking about the same people. But go on.
Please pass the yum yum sauce by Grey Poupon. Uh, it goes on to say, when broken down by race, suicide is the first leading cause of death among Asian American young adults age 15 to 24. This is true of no other racial group in this age range in America.
Okay. So 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 hold on. So what you're trying to say is they still ain't giving a reason why they should be killing themselves. I'm waiting for that part.
Right.
Go ahead, give me
Despite
that
this
part, please.
disparity, very little attention is paid by society and by gatekeeping institutions. You
Gatekeeping,
know, who's gatekeeping you? Who's the
nigga.
gate
Asians work everywhere.
man?
Or y'all
Who's
talking
the
about the gatekeeping
gatekeeping
y'all
you?
do at y'all Asian places that y'all don't hire nobody else at? Is that what you're talking about?
By gatekeeping institutions like academy and private and public and this and that funding agency as to what causes suicidal behavior among racial minorities like Asian Americans. You a minority now? You with the crew now, huh?
Minority coalition
Now you
when
with
it's
the crew, huh,
convenient.
P? Wow. There is not enough research on how to prevent suicide among Asian Americans in particular. I mean, it done gave you everything. You got laws, P. You getting the bread. You got self-sufficient communities. I mean, what else do you want, P? What else do
Maybe
you
they need
want?
maybe they need nut swaddling classes, like somebody to just swaddle their balls and cuff them ever so lightly and walk through life. And I don't get it. Like, what studies need studies?
I think they do that at the spa and massage parlors. P.
Mm.
It goes on to say, after there's not enough information, what makes this research more challenging to do is that Asian Americans are also the least likely racial group to seek and utilize mental health services. They're the least likely? Hold on.
They got the
They're the
most
least
bread.
likely?
They the ones that can afford it. They're the
They're the
ones that
most
can
least
afford the
likely?
therapy. They can afford the therapy, fam.
Wow. Wow. I'm betting to say that they get it for free.
I'm betting to say I don't even really see any Asian therapists and doctors and all of that. Like, they don't even really be having no problems.
Not at
Is
all.
there such thing as an Asian therapist?
Listen,
When you
this
think of
lady said,
therapist, do you think of Asian? Hold on,
not
wait a minute.
never,
Before we go on,
never, never,
before we go on, do you think of homeless people? When you think homeless people, do you think of Asians?
never,
When you
never,
think of low income, do you think of Asians?
never,
Do you do you talk about being discriminated against unjustly and
never,
targeted? Do you think of Asians?
never,
Hmm.
nada, no, zilch,
How about first fired, last hired? You think of Asians?
no,
Hmm. Okay.
no glass ceilings, no
I'm just
gatekeeper
trying to.
institutions.
I mean, other than the fact that they're poorly represented on television, I don't see. I don't see them killing themselves because they ain't on Third Rock from the Sun. I'm like,
Well,
like
all you got to do is pretend to be black and you can get on Aquafina.
Fina, right?
Mm,
Hmm.
mm, yeah.
Hmm.
It continues to say, I am a doctoral candidate studying in public health with a focus on minority mental health disparities research. So basically, here's your Asian uh, uh, shrink right here. And don't want to say she's focusing just on Asian mental health disparities research.
Right.
Here's what I think is important to know about how violence, suicide, and disparities all connect direct to affect Asian American life. What I just tell you? What I just tell you? What I just tell you? Then they try to sneak in. No. This is for the minorities. And then right after that, she was like, "Oh
Asian.
no, Asians, fool." Black folks, we can learn something right from that. Did you just see how she hopped right on code? Oh yeah, I'm leading. Whoopie woo! Look at all the credentials I got, all the money y'all put me through the school. Look how I'm using it, and then I'm gonna come back, tell you I'm doing something for y'all. Ride the train. Let me Richard ride the minority train, and then at the end, oh yeah, but it only affects Asians though. That's all though. I said it was for minorities and the disparities. I said that though.
Don't worry about that though.
Don't please don't. I'm only really talking about what affects Asian American lives. So why y'all can't say you want to do something that only affects Black American lives? See, there's nothing wrong with saying it. See that? It's not racist. You can say it. They said it right here. They told you
Hey,
loud and clear. It's all right to do stuff that's only about the violence in your community, only about the suicide in your community, all about the disparities in your community. You can do that and just focus on what you and your community got going on. They said you could do that, and that's not racist. They just said that.
but I want to be really clear here, just because I don't know, maybe I'm not. I don't think it's fast or so. That one incident with that white dude killing 6 Asians in Atlanta was enough for everybody to be killing themselves. I'm just trying to, man. I'm waiting for the hook. I'm waiting for, man. This keep happening and this keep happening and this. They mentioned one incident. That's it. That threw everybody overboard. It's not safe to go outside now.
That's it.
Hmm.
That's it. Just that one. Is that's all it takes is one time a mayor.
Hold up, but not like. having a person your group killed and it played on a 24-hour loop on a major news station all over social media with no cover or nothing, blood and guts all on the ground, brains blew all out. They ain't got none of that. They ain't seen none of that.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. It's black people that just don't want to get their nails done by you no more because you was talking crazy. No, that's the hate crimes right there. Them is the culprits right there. You know
Niggas
by
ain't
my
eating
age,
shrimp
you
fried.
young no more. You
Hey,
racist.
yeah, I'm about to say niggas ain't eating
Hate
shrimp
crime.
fried rice no more.
You hate crime. You hate crime. You know want my weave no more. No, that's hate crime. Hate crime. It goes on to say when an Asian American death occurs by suicide, it is not simply because that person experienced risk factors. Hold on. Risk factors?
What?
You mean like being shot at by the police or anytime you interact with the police, it's a 50-50 chance that you might die? You mean like those risk factors? Or red lines so you can't buy no property, so you can't establish wealth, so you can't close the so-called wealth gap that they have created? You mean like those risk factors? You
Or how
mean
about
those
the
risk
risk
factors?
factors of being economically starved and poisoned, food desert? I mean, you know those cases where cops run into Asians' houses and shoots an innocent victim and kills them, and the police get off scot free. Oh, I'm sorry, that don't happen to Asians.
Oh yeah. Oh, dang. I
That
thought you
don't
was
happen to
really
Asians.
for real too. I wanted
Or
to
or
hear.
like or what about like when that one cop was in the hallway and shot that dude? Oh, that was an Asian cop that shot a black man, huh?
And y'all rallied for cuz.
Yeah.
GoFundMe's for cuz. Y'all sent them
Mm-mm-mm.
Benny Hanna's gift certificates. It happened. I
Wait
seen
a
it with
minute
the
though.
whole nines.
How many more paragraphs to go? Because I'm waiting for him to get to
Hold on, they
what's
got
really
some.
killing Asians.
Hey, sure. The evidence suggests that the risk of suicide attempt increases if there are easily accessible means such as guns in the home. What? I thought you said. Now hold on. I thought this was
Wait a minute.
outside people. So you
Wait a
so
minute.
you what?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you saying the white dude that killed the Asians at the freak show at the massage parlors? It was the guns that made him do it.
Yeah. There was the
It was the
guns.
easy access to guns, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
All
yeah,
right. Okay.
yeah,
I got it.
yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah. And or if the person knows someone who died by suicide, then that makes a full picture for Asian Americans. And hold on, they ain't the only ones that's soft. There's other minorities that are soft too. Now we all in this together. Now you
Oh, oh, oh,
now we
oh,
all in this together.
oh, shit. What is it? Come on, hit me with it. Who is these other soft minorities?
The truth is, the people who study suicide are still trying to come up with a profile of who is at risk in order to precisely predict the ultimate and ultimately prevent suicidal behavior and death. Today, many research dollars go into the development of computer algorithms and genetic biometers to precisely calculate who is at risk. Hold on, man. Y'all coming up with computer algorithms to
Wait. I got my hand up.
sir, you right there, sir.
Okay. So let me just get this straight, right? You saying there's so much cowardness, weakness, and bussy like behavior amongst Asians that you can't identify who actually is the one that's going to do it next? So you need computer algorithms
That's
to
real.
pinpoint the weakest of the crew? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what you're hearing, sir.
Hmm,
Yeah, yeah.
hmm,
No, that's what you're
hmm.
hearing, sir.
Okay,
There's
okay.
like 1 million more paragraphs, and I'm not gonna read them. I'm scrolling
Damn,
down.
it's actually getting
No,
kind of
literally,
juicy.
there's a million more. No, I'm not
I
even
bet you it
joking.
is. I
I
know it
just
is.
scrolled for like 10 blocks, P. There was 10 blocks, P.
Now you see what
This
I
is
be
the
talking
very
about.
last paragraph right here. The reality is that white supremacy, oh my good God, what the?
Hold up, give me two more paragraphs before that, please. Give me two more. Give me two more before that. Just two more.
How'd you get to, how we get to white supremacy, P?
Yeah, I mean
Current
that's a
trends
whole bunch of A to
indicate.
Z right there. Hold on.
Oh man, they got to talking about second generation, P. They got second generations in here, P. We talking about. I mean, there's all kind of riffraff and shenanigans in this article, P. And I'm serious. Okay, current trends indicate that the U.S. is explosively growing into an immigrant-rich nation. Dang! We just called. I dropped a bomb on you.
But wait a minute
Did
though.
it?
Wait a minute. Wait a
You
minute.
you you right there. You right there with your hand up, sir.
If this is an immigrant rich nation, ain't that further reason for them niggas not to kill themselves?
Huh?
Ain't that
Huh?
further reason? Why
Didn't you just point that out so eloquently, sir?
ain't that further reason why and everything like it, they're getting, they're more their population. Hold up, wait a minute. Do you know that Jason Black said that California is 46% Mexican Latino, 39% white, 12% Asian, and 9% black. There's more Asians in California than black people.
Dang, that's deep. Done priced them out the way, P. We gonna have a whole state all while saying how liberal we are.
All yeah, why kicking all the black people out?
Yeah, we we
60%
oh
of
we
people,
messed with y'all.
60% of the people on death row is black. I mean, on Skid Row is black.
So you live in so of the 9%, 6%, or 5% is homeless. So only the 4% of black people in California have a home. That's deep, P. That's deep.
I ain't heard. Yeah, can you give me go ahead and give me these last
It
sentences so they
goes
can
on to
dance on.
say it's so much hot trash. More than 36% of all Americans are projected to be of immigrant origin. That's first or second generations by 2050. By that time, the overwhelming majority, 93% of the country's working age population, will be of immigrant origin too. Dang! Here's the problem: second generation immigrants are considered an at risk group for suicidal behavior and death by researchers across the world. The world?
Hold
Researchers
up.
aren't really sure why yet.
Then it's all bullshit. Then the whole article's bullshit.
Period.
Then the whole
Period.
article's bullshit. That's that right there. Right there in the last paragraph lies the crux of this whole article. It's all bullshit.
Hey,
Cause you
that's why
didn't
I'm
tell
glad
me.
you had us go back. That ain't even, we ain't got to the white supremacy.
Oh, go. Okay, give me some more.
Oh, you got to get to the white supremacy.
Yeah, give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more.
Bam, bam. That's what they talking about. Researchers take decades to implement. It also takes decades to figure out the problem and how to address it. You just said what the problem was. The public health
But by that
scientists,
time, with them being so small of a population, won't they be dead by then?
not if they just keep, hey, not at the rate that they saying, 93%.
Well, we know they talking about
Dang.
Mexicans, so they talking more about Mexicans though, which is AKA white people. They just subverting themselves from white to
Which
Mexican. But
is
that's anyway.
AKA Asian people too. They
Yeah,
call
them too.
themselves white people too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, The public health scientists who work on disparities research are aware of the complex problems facing minorities populations like Asian Americans. If there are interventions to end racism, and xenophobia, perhaps many Asian Americans' lives would be saved. both both from homicide and suicide. So hold on. Let me
Wait
repeat
a
that.
minute.
Let me repeat that just one time. If there were an intervention to end racism and xenophobia, perhaps many Asian American lives would be saved.
Hold up. Intervention like giving these sucker niggas a crime bill? That type of intervention?
Woo! But you need more. That's why I said, what more do you need?
Talking
What
about
more are
giving
you
them niggas, they
asking
already
for?
got money. They got crime bill. What else do they need?
What else is you asking for? Oh, the eradication of black people.
Boom. All right, there we go. Now it makes sense. Cause you know
One
what?
more, one
That
more
is a
drawn out.
man. Listen, this is a slick, sly target to secretly say we need to do something about black people.
Period.
White people, y'all cool killing us. We cool. It's cool. We ain't really tripping. We cool.
Here we go
So
with
what?
the reality is that white supremacy runs so deep in America that even reversing racism would not undo the disparities in health outcomes such as suicide. The disparities are so deep in the Asian community in the healthcare system that they can't survive.
What?
Black people, you're good though. Don't worry about it. You're
Wait a
good.
minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Lie detector determined that was a lie too,
Oh my
because
goodness.
they got the most bread,
Oh
so
my
they got
goodness.
the best health care.
How do you
That's
reverse
a lie.
racism? What do they mean by reversing racism? What do you? Hold on. They missed that? You didn't say eradicate it. They didn't say get rid of it. They said no, no. We're trying to reverse. We want to reverse it. That means if you reverse the
So they
direction of
want to
it,
be
it
the
gotta
ones
go
being
somewhere
racist.
else.
No, they want, or they saying they want to
Bing,
be the
that's what
ones
I
that's
got.
being racist.
That's what I got. That's what I got.
You want to when you want to reverse that thing, you want to flip it around. So you want to be the one to do it in reverse.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Outcomes such as suicide. Hold on. This is because assimilation is traumatic.
Okay. Did we say that though?
Hold on, dog. It ain't my fault you want to be under white mommy and zaddy P. So now you whacking your. How's that anybody's problem but y'all though? Y'all gonna have to hold your own chopsticks on this one, P.
Did we
This is
get to the crux of it?
ridiculous.
But that's what we've been saying the whole time. They don't never want to call out white mommy and daddy because they want to be just like them.
Hold on. Race-based traumatic stress holds the power to predispose entire populations and entire communities. Shut the. I almost threw my. I. So you mean to tell? So
So it,
you
it, it does.
mean
So
to
it does
tell me?
for them, but not us though.
Right.
It does for them. But when it's black people, nah, y'all stronger than that. Y'all strong. Black power, y'all strong. It's not for y'all. What?
Wow. Did y'all just see that?
Say it again one more time, though. Say it again one more
right,
time.
right, right. I said, did y'all just hear that? Race-based traumatic stress holds the power. So hold on. This is the magic power. This is the power. If you want real power, this is it right here. Race-based traumatic stress holds the power to predispose entire populations, entire communities.
Hold on. Wait. Hold up. I'm putting some two. Hold on. I got two over here, and I got two over here. So the two I got over here, you talking about like chattel slavery and Jim Crow and like that stuff?
Hmm.
Does that have did that have an effect on the community then?
Entire populations, maybe.
Yeah.
But you like get over it. Why you ain't telling Asians to get over it? Huh? Why you ain't telling them to get over it? Huh? They're 18. They're 8 months of getting pushed down and told go back to Asia.
Mm. Is that what we doing?
Huh? And once again, we not knocking no whole race. We don't speak in absolutes. P. That's not what's happening here. Look at
Well,
it. That's not what's going on.
but they speaking their whole races though.
Oh, they all do that globally. They do that against us. That's why we know that we can't never be racist. One, about the power thing, but second, because we too kind-hearted, Pete. We naturally accept those outside of us, and we need to get on code and accept ourselves, P.
So I just want to make sure that I learned today that what's really killing Asians, what's really just making them croak curtains, push up daisies on themselves is having to act white.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard, P. Between the spy getting shot up, guns at the crib, and having to act white, P.
Hmm.
That's why
Hmm.
they killing themselves, P.
So because you change your name, you wear some different clothes, and speak a different language, I don't want to live no more. That was
No more. No more. I got my
then
own
we
businesses.
hold
I'm
up. Then all black
self-sufficient.
look. Then all black people should have slit their wrist. There should be no black people left. None.
Period.
Not one.
And we see though, this what they was going for based on all the years of research they done did.
They said it. We didn't. I'm just summing it up. What they said was acting white is killing Asian people.
Period. They said that. They said that.
I didn't say that.
You hear that to hey, you hear that to you black folks off code? It's
Cooning
easy.
to kill you.
Yeah,
Cooning to kill you. That's what they said. Cooning to kill you.
period. That's what they just said. They just told you that.
Cooning to kill you.
Cooning kills, P.
Cooning kills.
They just
Oh,
told you.
you know what that means.
You already know.
Yes. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Need
straight up,
that one.
P. And research shows that.
That's
We
what the
got
research
research.
shows.
We're gonna have to remember this show because research shows that cooning kills. So what did we learn to hear, boys and girls? Part two: cooning kills.
There's a takeaway from this.
The numbers show it. The numbers show it.
But you know what? That's loosely because Alfonso Ribeiro is still alive.
What?
That was a joke.
Oh, I missed it.
You
Oh,
know, Carlton from
oh, got you.
yeah,
Wow.
Conan kills, but that nigga's still alive.
Trey, hey, you should have said what's her name from Stacy Dash, P.
Mm.
Herschel Walker.
Herschel Coonbug Walker,
Larry. You could have said Larry.
Larry Coonan for the elders.
Yes, sir. You could have said Cass. You could have said
Well, this was a great
Bonafide.
episode. I mean, we had to go through all of that for them to tell us. Once again, it really pretty much comes down to white people, though.
Period. Hey, hold on. Why they leave that for the last paragraph?
The very
Hey,
last one.
100 paragraphs, they knew that you wasn't okay. If you stay to the last paragraph, then we'll let you know the truth. But if you don't go to the 99th paragraph, you ain't gonna know what we was even talking about, P. You ain't
And we
gonna
learned that they tell the truth in the middle, and on them long ass articles, the truth be right there in the middle somewhere, because they expecting you
know.
to read the beginning and go to the end.
That's it, with a whole bunch of juicy fruit that you done missed. It's all right, but we ain't gonna hold you.
Just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code, boy.
That's all now.
4 words that we leave you with:
There you go now. There you go now.
love, one love, peace, either this one or this one, blessings, be some, give some, receive some, and aloha, which is meaning I'm hollering at you right now, but I'll be back in a minute. And please declare anti-black racism a public health crisis.
We got the
Hey, that reparations green cut the check shirt though.
I'm trying to told you it's reparations green now.
That's what it is. Everybody need to buy that shirt right now so we can wear them on St. Patrick's Day next year in protest.
Period.
If
Since
you
you
if
want to
that
wear something green, let's
yeah,
crash it. We crashing St. Patrick's Day, P.
right. It's gonna be cut the check for Foundational Black Americans Day
Straight up.
with reparations green we wearing.
Reparations green you supposed to wear. Period.
Now, Keep It P podcast said that, and we
Period.
out.
Music TV.
Everybody know you get the money from that ride before you went upstate. I told you motherfucker ain't got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet. Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something. What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got it. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit. You don't
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain die. I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trippin'.
Hey, Ray Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen.
Russian cream leaves, Keith, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it.
Music TV.